Now for our 7 to 7 Pics of the Week.
Emily Griffin has the first of many back-to-school pictures.
Send it to 7 Pics of the Week, sponsored by Foy Agency.
Happy school days! Teachers and students are back in the halls for a shiny new year, and that means pics are being sent in. Here's my favorite pic, my amazing niece Rylan, who just started kindergarten at Sackett's Harbor. Here we have Riker starting pre-K and Kylo entering 4th grade. These are 3 seniors at Indian River, Bella, Jasmine, and Mallory. A big thumbs up from Peyton and Haley entering 6th and 12th grade. At Copenhagen, big sister Aaliyah takes her siblings to their first day. The newborn, however, has a few years to wait. The Pearson family took on their first day at Lafargeville. Sisters Maya and Maddie are off to kindergarten and 3rd grade. Riker and Maddox are taking on 4th and 1st grade. And here's a great shot of Chase and Carly entering 6th and 4th grade. Good luck to Ruby and Colton at West Carthage Elementary. And this club of girls heading to Beaver River, Kaylin, Kirsten, Kendall, and Keegan. Send in your back-to-school pics and keep an eye out for them on 7 News this morning for the next few days. Emily Griffin, 7 News.